to Charlotte, North Carolina. Bank of America Stadium, home to the Carolina Panthers. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. It's the Virginia Cavaliers and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
I caught up with the West Virginia head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Virginia's offense will take the field first. And they'll put their fate in the hands of this transfer junior quarterback. Last time out, completed better than 80% of his passes and a 300-yard day through the air. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Eli Holstein to throw. Fires to the right. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was...
There's some room. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. And the Cavaliers decide to punt it away. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. The Mountaineers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look so out in the open field. He was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Using his legs, it's Lewis. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Just going to keep it after the snap. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. Working that left side now. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Michael Hawkins on the play action. He's got him. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Throwing, Hawkins. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. It's 3rd and 5. Takes a handoff. It's Lewis. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. The Cavaliers need to pick it up on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They go to the ground. Finding some room. Shakes off the defender. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Here's Holstein to throw. Finds his big tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. The Cavaliers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They go play action with Holstein. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They think there's room to run to the right here. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. He got it. And, guys, that 3 ball has us all tied up here in the 2nd.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Makes the grab. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run.
Makes the grab in their space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They go play action with Hawkins. Takes a hit as he fires. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Now staring at a 3rd down. Michael Hawkins. Here's the pressure. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Holstein. Pressure coming. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. It's on target and complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Maybe some room here. And he stopped, but not before he moves the chains. Pickup of 12 on that one. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This 1st half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again.
Man, that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Cavaliers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Holstein. Gonna take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Makes a grab on the left.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Brought down right at the 34-yard line, and that'll be a first down for this offense. They convert the fourth down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Throwing, Holstein.
And in these situations, you're never looked at poorly, right? You can go for these situations because it's a really long field goal, so it's not a guaranteed make, or I can be aggressive offensively, and I like the choice. Be aggressive, get the first down. Nice job by the offense.
Back to throw, it's Holstein. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. The give on the counter. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. And it's USC looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the first half. Let's now check in on some top 25 battles today, as the landscape in this sport is truly ever-changing. Back now over to your game inside Bank of America Stadium. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
And the Cavaliers will kick it off to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Robinson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice...
Snags it, and there's running room. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him...
Breaks into the open. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He'll keep it on second down. Could be an alley. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Virginia will call its first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Cook.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Right back to him on the ground. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? He'll try to get to the marker himself. Across the 15. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Hawkins. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he's already put 1 3-spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the 3rd.
Number 83 sets your bets on the football.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. On the run, it's Lewis. Nowhere to go on that one. Second and 10.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They'll keep it on the ground. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Lined up in the gun, 3rd down, Eli Holstein. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Throwing, Hawkins. Catch in the middle, it's Crockett. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Throwing right. The sure hands. It's Sapp. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Michael Hawkins on the play action. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Running inside, it's Cook. He gets it to the 34-yard line with excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. It's good. And now they take the lead.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Eli Holstein to throw. Quarterback adapting. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. Picks up the 1st down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Lewis. And he's dragged down.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks, and make plays.
They're working that left side. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Trying to do it on the ground. And he did not make it. Defense standing tall against the run.
What a big stop for this defense in the second half around midfield. You can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big 4th down stop.
A designed run for the quarterback. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. Hawkins could not make his way to the corner. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just keeps moving. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Got a man, it's Gibson. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and That's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Here's Holstein to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught over the middle, it's Martin. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Fires to the right. Rolls it in. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Virginia. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it. The Cavaliers come right back with an answer. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Guys, I'm here on the Mountaineers sideline. There is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Michael Hawkins. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. I'll bet he keeps an eye on that play clock this time. It's 2nd and 6. They go play action with Hawkins. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that was the biggest play of the game. They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs it up. The defense jumps on it. All of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Holstein might be looking to run. How about that catch and toe tap to get the first down?
Man, this guy is so dangerous running it, and the speed can also help him extend the play to hurt you throwing it, David. As a defense, what do you got to do to keep this guy in the pocket?
Well, the hard part is once he gets outside the pocket, you have to play the second play. The first play, everybody had a route to run, but the second play, it's the scramble drill, and receivers going to break and cut and do something different. So it's so annoying. It's frustrating to have a guy like this that can get outside the pocket and do so much damage.
To throw, it's Holstein.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. So now they take over. This momentum has been completely taken away from them, but still an opportunity to put together a late drive. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Makes a grab and room to run. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. Going over the top. Connection to the right. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And an awesome job there by the offense picking up the blitz and giving their quarterback a clean pocket to throw from. Doesn't get better than that.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. Now facing a 3rd and long. Throwing, Hawkins. Dances away to buy time. Now well within striking distances. That 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right?
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. And the Mountaineers regain the lead.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Catch in the middle. It's Courtney. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires left. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. Motion from the wide receiver. Hawkins makes the grab. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins. Bringing the heat. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! They've stretched out the lead, and now they can't catch him with a field goal. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Pass drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. The give to the single back. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming.
And you got to bang a timeout right here. You've got 2 left. After running the football, save as many seconds as you can to give yourself an opportunity to come back and win this game.
Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. Tries to get it on the ground. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
The most important thing is they were able to get the 1st down. I don't care how you get it, how many yards you get it by, so you're staying on the field, but you know the sense of urgency now has gone up even a little bit more because you've got to score.
Throwing, Holstein. He's got it, and they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
I just love the awareness there, understanding where he is. He didn't get the 1st down, but he gets out of bounds. He knows he has a timeout in his back pocket. So he's still putting his offense in position here to drive the field, score, and win this game.
Looking downfield, it's Holstein. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. Lined up in the gun, 3rd down, Eli Holstein. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. And the Cavaliers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
It's complete on the right side. Timeout on the field. The Cavaliers have taken their final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Eli Holstein to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And what a big 3rd down stop for this defense. And now it's decision time for the offense. Actually, no, it's not. Like, what are we doing? The field goal doesn't do much here. Huge 4th down coming for this offense.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Holstein to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee.